Is this thing on? Welcome back to Big Mouth and fancy seeing you here. I love Titans. Titans is better than any Marvel Netflix show. I am telling you, it is so good. And Brenton Thwaites, is that how you say his name? As Dick Grayson is so fantastic for one so inexperienced and one so young. I absolutely adored the Hawk and Dove episode. I've seen episodes 2 and 3 now. Looking forward to number 4. Absolutely fantastic. I think Anna Diop is really good as Starfire, but I am getting fed up of this she's got to beat up men episode. It's every kind of episode that they find an excuse for her to beat up a bunch of blokes. So she's in this cafe with Rachel, and all of a sudden these dim shit kind of guys, pie-eating kind of guys start, and she starts beating them up and overly hurting them. What about the male policeman? You know, she went well over the top on them. What did they do to her? It's like, let's beat up men. It's like she's beating up toxic males or something. Interesting. But apart from that, I like Starfire. I like what they've done with her. It'll be very interesting when she finds out where she's from. Looking forward to that. But this show really, really is about Dick Grayson and Rachel. And that's really, really exciting. And the young actor who plays Rachel, forgot her name, is it Megan something? Can't remember. But she is so good. And this show is so intriguing. The back flashes to Dick's childhood when Bruce fosters him. And the way they've had Bruce Wayne in this, but you only see the back of him, is done so well. And are you telling me the back of Bruce Wayne isn't a young Ben Affleck? Is anyone telling me this isn't part of the Snyderverse? Because it so is. Look at the tone. This was an opportunity, if they wanted to do a happy clappy comic book series. Oh no. Arrowverse are already doing that and it's failing. You've seen the ratings for Arrowverse? Let's not go into them. But let's look at what Warner Brothers are doing with, if you like, the Titans verse. It's very dark, it's very somber, it's very bloody, it's very violent, and the characters are fleshed out so well. So excited for this show. I couldn't wait to watch it. I thought the pilot was so good, but you know, Hawk and Dove were really written really well. And Alan Ritchson, who played Aquaman, of course, in Smallville, and I always thought he was a bit of a raw actor back then, but he's got a deeper voice now. You really believe him when he's talking. So, you know, great to see Alan again. I'm glad he's doing well. I love to promote actors and see them doing well for themselves. I'm glad he got his opportunity on Smallville. He did seem raw to me at the time, but he did okay, and it was good to see Aquaman in the Smallville verse. But yeah, he did really well. And I forgot the woman who's playing Dove. She did well as well. You know, the whole thing, seeing that, you know, that Dick and Dove have got, oh God, that sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? It sounds like a children's TV show, doesn't it? But Dick and Dove have got this history. And, you know, he talks about not being a family man and wanting to leave Rachel behind. I will say the dynamic between Dick and Rachel is so good. This is the ultimate live-action Dick Grayson. He really is so good. And, oh my God, the blonde woman, his partner, they already killed her off. I liked her. I thought something was going to happen in the romantic sector with her and Dick, and they just got rid of her, or at least have a friendship blossoming, but they killed her. And I suppose this is that type of universe. This is what I'm telling you. This is the Snyderverse. Just a really good show. And it just goes to show you that Greg Berlanti can be quite SJW, as we've seen with Anna Diop, Starfire, beating up every man she lays her eyes on. But ultimately, he is a good creative. And it's only because Arrowverse is part of the CW that it's so lame and dumbed down. But he's involved with Riverdale as well, which is also on the CW, but actually is more owned by Netflix than the CW. And that's why it's a really good and can be a really dark show as well. So Greg Berlanti is brilliant. Go and watch Eli Stone, 2 seasons of that. Brilliant. Yes, the concept's about George Michael, so go and check that out. A very old show. I think you can buy it on Prime Video as well. But anyway, you know, Titans is brilliant. And if this is what the Titans verse is going to be, the DC Universe streaming service going to be, bring it on. I would give episodes 2 and 3 10 out of 10, especially episode 2. I love that crazy family who have gone after Rachel. She's just like, oh, so weird. And who's this guy who's after Rachel, this old guy, making an omelette? How awesome was he? And the daughter going, I think the world should become like that. And then he decides not to press the button and kill them, which was brilliant. I'm assuming they're some kind of clone because I don't know a lot about the Titans comics. So if you comment down below, listen, as much of a DC fan I am, as much as of a Superman fan I don't read comics, unfortunately. I've read some graphic novels in my time, but I'm into DC through the live action verse, so I don't know much. And that's not a decision because I don't like comics. I would like to have the time to read comics. So any comic book fans, die-hard comic book geeks, throw the information at me, whatever I'm talking about. Tell me the facts of the matter so I know. Educate me in DC Comics because I truly want to know. So, Titans, absolutely fantastic. Bring on episode 4.